makes its home in the underground cave. They emerge from the cave at an early hour in the morning, greeting the first rays of sun with tired expressions on their faces. The mongooses are on high alert since they have learned their sworn enemy is close to the burrow. Today is the day they go into high alert. This is the beginning of a hunting journey. When it comes to cobras, it is highly likely that any human beings or animals who are bitten by one will perish. On the other hand, the mongoose is the nightmare prey item for this poisonous cobra. The cobra innocently enters enemy territory without even knowing it has been detected. The entire herd of mongooses is looking for danger in every possible location. For them, any incursion into their territory is an intolerable transgression. In addition, members of this species are predisposed by nature to engage in combat with cobras. They have a preference for eating the most venomous cobras. In fact, the more potent the venom, the more cobras they wish to consume. In point of fact, mongooses are classified as carnivores. In addition to it, they consume eggs, birds, frogs, insects, and rodents. Because of their fearlessness and tenacity, they are not scared to confront even cobras that are many times larger than they are. In addition, mongoose also possess mutated cells that are able to prevent cobra venom from entering blood vessels, making fatal bites harmless. Known for being daring but extremely cautious, mongooses slowly approach their targets in order to remain undetected. In the face of an enemy known for its deadly venom, the mongooses are not afraid or hasty. They slowly survey their opponents. The cobra attacks aggressively, but is defeated by the mongooses with fatal bites. After prevailing against the mongooses in a decisive battle, the cobra is now worn out. Because it can no longer offer any resistance, all it can do now is lie on the ground as the rival toys with it. When it is all said and done, the mongooses rush forward to take turns ripping the eternal enemy. The only mongoose in the area has the courage to attack the notorious killer. It is able to move quickly and in a flexible manner, which enables it to avoid the cobra's assaults in a very timely manner. Mongooses have exceptionally powerful and keen teeth, which allow them to readily snap the bones of their adversaries. It will make an effort to bite the cobra on the top of its head from behind. Even though it is fatal, this bite actually assists the mongoose in avoiding its sharp and poisonous fangs. In addition to this, the dense fur possesses the potential to counteract the effects of the venom of any poisonous snake. In less than 2 minutes, the mongoose takes down the cobra and makes the renowned hunter its own meal. The mongoose also has amazing senses. It can hear well and has good enough sight and smell to locate its prey on the ground. Cobras are known for their ability to put up a fight and have very effective defensive mechanism. It is able to hiss at its foes while taking a stride back and lifting a portion of its body above the ground. Even when it raises its body to a high position, the cobra can still move to attack, which causes the opponent to experience terror. In addition to this, only one bite from one of these creatures is enough to kill 11 humans due to the potency of their venom. The mongoose rushes around the cobra, analyzes its reaction, and finds an opening. It then rapidly snaps a bite on the back of the enemy's head and consumes a tasty meal in order to avoid the poison that the enemy may be able to inject. Following its consumption of this very poisonous cobra, the mongoose requires some time to relax in order to return its health to its previous state. The golden sunshine has flooded the desert in Africa, which is a beautiful region but has always masked numerous hazards for its inhabitants. After rousing itself, the meerkat cautiously peeks its head out of the burrow to investigate. Their ears are always pricked up to listen to every movement around. When searching for food, one member of the group will serve as a watchman, while the others go on hunting expeditions. The meerkat's top choice when it comes to eating is the scorpion. They strike fear into the hearts of animals due to the lethal venom they carry. The scorpion is always prepared for battle since it has a poisonous tail and keen claws to use against its adversaries. When they discover their favorite food, they straighten their tails, raising their fighting spirits. The deadly venomous scorpion tail is not a problem with the civets. It just makes the meerkat a little bit of an inconvenience. The tail of the scorpion is the first item that the meerkat will bite off before eating. This is done so that the scorpion can no longer protect itself. Poisonous stingers have become useless. The scorpion become a meal for predators. The meerkat has sharp and strong teeth that can easily crush the tough shell of its prey. In particular, the meerkat is immune to certain types of venom, including the very powerful venom of scorpions. Meerkats do not have a place to store excess fat in their body, so foraging is a daily need for them. After having a difficult time finding food, a mother and her young meerkats are now enjoying themselves by playing. During this time, an eagle soars through the air, keeping a watchful eye on the land below and looking for potential prey. The reason why the meerkats always take turns guarding is because they have many enemies, including aggressive eagles. The guards are extremely wary of the predator. As soon as the eagle makes the discovery that the juvenile prey is searching for food on its own, it rapidly dives down to approach it. The guard immediately alerts its fellow animals if there is a threat. The meerkats shriek in terror, whip their heads around and dash as quickly as they can towards the direction of their hiding location. They report feeling the least threatened there. Unfortunate for the young meerkat who lacks experience, they fall further and further behind. Unfortunately, the eagle does not come across its prey after it has landed on the ground. The unfortunate meerkat is able to successfully avoid its would-be killer by evading the danger in the nick of time. The golden mongoose has uncovered the trespasser, which turns out to be a cobra that has wandered into its area. It does not waste any time and dashes off in the direction of the poisonous cobra. The venomous snake raises its intimidating head and then sinks its fang into its prey, causing instant death. However, the mongoose is quite skilled and dexterous, and it is able to rapidly avoid a potentially harmful strike. On the other hand, the mongoose made the incorrect choice by attacking on its own. It is entirely captured by the lightning-quick bite of the opponent despite being confronted by the bloody of the adversary. After receiving the poison via injection into the body, the mongoose is rendered helpless and immediately makes its escape. The cobra is relentless in its assaults on the adversary. The mongoose manages to avoid getting hit thanks to its quickness and adaptability. The mongoose continues to make another attempt at attacking its prey, while being attacked with great force. Unfortunately for the mongoose, it is unable to approach the prey, so it gives up. The baby mongoose has detected the appearance of an enemy nearby, the young eyes filled with fear before the huge enemy. Not missing this opportunity to hunt, the mongoose flocks immediately attack to destroy the enemy. Realizing the danger, the cobra quickly flees. However, the mongoose detective is already in position. It then makes meticulous observations of the situation and sends signals to its partners, instructing them to look for the adversary. After a while of searching, they discover the hiding place of the cobra. The mongooses make a beeline for the location of their prey without wasting any time. As it is cornered by formidable foes, the cobra has no choice but to assume a defensive stance in order to survive. The cobra thrusts its head upward, stretches out its gills, and opens its mouth wide in preparation to peck at the face of the opponent. However, the mongoose is able to avoid potentially harmful assaults from its foe because of the lightning-fast reflexes it possesses. Despite the fierce counterattack, the mongooses still roll at the enemy without hesitation despite the danger. The cobra takes the opportunity to snap at the mongoose. The mongoose's foe administers severe bites into it. On the other hand, they possess the ability to block the entry of venom into the bloodstream. Because of this, they are able to avoid the lethal bites delivered by the poisonous snakes.